Here we are with Jesus Ramos Jr. Jesus Ramos Jr. coming off his big win over Vladimir Hernandez. Want to talk about your performance and how'd you feel about the way you did in your performance?
I felt like I did real good, man. I felt like we showed different stuff that I can do in there. And I had already said, that there's a lot of things people haven't seen that I can do, and it's just a matter of time and a matter of having the right opponent. I think Hernandez was the right opponent to show my defense, show my angles, and my shot placement. I was placing my shots very very well, and I think that's what broke him down at the end of the fight.
Do you think you surprised people by showing different wrinkles, showing the way you're able to slip with the punches, the way you were able to counter him?
I thought I would, man. I thought I would get more reactions from fight fans. But it hasn't been that way. A lot of people have been criticizing that I took a lot of punches, or I just stood there too long, or made the fight harder for myself. But I felt like we had the right game plan. I felt like we did what we had to do, and I think that was a way to fight Vladimir Hernandez that night.
A lot of people, I guess, probably felt like from round one, y'all had to get it on. But this guy, he's still a puncher, being dangerous. You didn't want him just to tee off on you, and you felt like you had to have the game plan to box him and then eventually stop him because it's not like you made it, boring fight. You stopped him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I knew it wasn't gonna be a boring fight. Styles make fights, and both of our styles was for an exciting fight. But yeah, I was trying to go in there and kind of figure him out. The first couple of rounds, I knew what I was gonna. I knew what my bad, man.
Very
I
good.
was gonna bring to the table, but I still wanted to see it firsthand, and that's why we took some rounds. We felt his punch, and then after that we started gathering data, and we took him out in the sixth.
Did you feel like you had to take your time? Did you feel like he was a hard puncher, like people were saying, or did you feel like no, I can handle his punch? It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I felt like I could handle it. I feel like Brian Mendoza was hit a lot harder than Hernandez. Yeah, so I felt like from the beginning of the fight, I was like I could take his punches, and I knew it wasn't much of a danger. But it's always dangerous. You never know a wild shot or whatever that you don't see coming. But I didn't feel his power be that threatening.
Now, when the stoppage came, you got him with a good left. It was kind of like a overhand, kind of like a straight as well. Now, did you? And it didn't seem like you put all your shoulder into it. Was it just kind of like a punch where you just turned your punch? You just turned your punch on it real quick, or was it like where did you really feel like you got it, like like you knew you hit a home run, or was it as a reaction that you felt?
I didn't feel like it was my hardest punch. I didn't feel like I loaded up on it, and I didn't say, this is gonna be the one that knocks him out, and tried for it. It was just I touched with the uppercut, and I wanted to get a reaction from him. So I touched with the uppercut, and I saw he was gonna open up. So I turned mine quick to beat him to the punch, and but I did place it right on the chin, and but like I said, it wasn't my hardest punch. It was just correct. It was just placed correctly, and also the timing on it. He was opening up, and I beat him to it. And mine was shorter. He was coming in with the wide right hook, so I beat him with my left hook, and it was short and right on the chin, man. It was around the button.
And then you got him. He started, you hit him with he hit the stanky leg real quick. You saw him dizzy. I saw him going to the corner, and you finished him right away. Did you feel like that was the perfect stoppage that you could have got?
Yeah, I feel like it was a perfect stoppage, and I feel like if it would have continued, I think it would have been bad. I was landing hard punches, and I had just gave him a quick angle, and from there it was just gonna be even more harder punches. So yeah, I mean I think it was best they stopped it, but it was good, man. It was amazing. Now I was just as soon as I heard him, I felt like a rush of energy. Um, I had like flashbacks of everybody texting me that I was gonna lose my undefeated record. A lot of everything that goes in training camp, all that it just flashed right in front of me, and then I got so excited and I just jumped on him. I knew it was time to get him out of there. And the crowd, man, hearing the crowd, everybody just roar. It was crazy, man. It was amazing. It was a good atmosphere that night.
Was this the first time that you felt sort of like, how can I put it, the fans on the internet coming at you like, oh, you're gonna lose, this is too early for you, this guy's gonna pressure you and stop you? Was this the first time you felt like internet hate, I guess, from the boxing fans?
I felt it in the Brian Mendoza fight a little bit. It all started with the Javier Molina there. I was too green. I beat Javier Molina, and then Brian Mendoza. They said this almost the same thing. That he was too big. But it wasn't at me directly at me. I would see a comment on the PBC post. I would see it on here and there. Never in my stuff. And yeah, and then this time it was like on my feed, on my I would get DMs from crazy people, just talking about, oh, that you're gonna lose or this and that, Vladimir, Team Vladimir, stuff like that. I didn't pay too much attention to it, but I was like, people are really counting me out. It's crazy, and they think it's gonna be that easy. But that it was the first time people came at me directly at me with that, and yeah, it was crazy, man. But it helped motivate me. I wanted to prove a point, and I don't think you can prove a point better than by knocking the guy out, so stopping him.
Right now